do you know how political opponents to those in power are dealt with in third world dictatorships, banana republics, and communist regimes? Well, it's simple. The people in power use their police agencies to arrest their opponents for made-up crimes in an attempt to discredit them, bankrupt them, imprison them, exile them, or all of the above. And if you're not paying attention, you may not realize that Joe Biden is using exactly those tactics to make sure that Donald Trump is not his opponent in 2024. Now, folks, this kind of thuggery at taxpayer expense isn't supposed to happen in the United States. No, we're supposed to be a nation of laws and not a nation of powerful people. But the Biden administration is in full meltdown mode to hide the money laundering, influence peddling, and outright bribery that Joe, his son Hunter, and their associates have been conducting for well over a decade that has enriched them to the tune of tens of millions of dollars. It's been exposed by numerous sources ranging from former business associates who knew firsthand of the corruption, as well as government whistleblowers who came forward after witnessing the so-called Justice Department, the IRS, the FBI, and the Attorney General himself, all conspiring to hide the Biden family crimes, while all the time being obsessed with charging Donald Trump with crimes that even liberal, Democrat, and never-Trumper constitutional scholars such as Alan Dershowitz and Jonathan Turley assert are not even crimes at all. In fact, they and other objective legal scholars are appalled by the attempt to smear Trump at any cost, while seeing members of the Biden team feverishly try to destroy Trump in the courthouse rather than at the ballot box. Here's the problem. If these tactics end up working to keep Trump from winning or even running in 2024, it is going to be the last American election that will be decided by ballots rather than bullets. I know that there are a dozen or so other Republican candidates wanting to be the GOP nominee next year, and most of them were on the stage last week to audition for the job. But if you watched what was more a game show than a substantive debate, you realize that none of them have the gravitas of Donald Trump, and none could be as likely, as tough in staring down the enemy and moving this country forward with America First policies that will just once and for all finally restore our energy independence, secure our borders, stop the runaway inflation that Joe Biden has inflicted upon us, and stand up forcefully and effectively to foreign enemies rather than making dirty money by taking bribes and then not even paying taxes on it. You don't get to make illegal money dealing with China, Russia, Ukraine, and then hide that income from the government. This is an administration that wants to hire 87,000 IRS agencies to come after you, but then ignore that the president and his crooked, drug-addicted son are making millions off the worst and most dangerous countries on the planet, and neither reporting it or paying their fair share of taxes on it. You've heard that expression. Well, here's something that won't surprise you. The media is in on it as well. They're willing and complicit partners in crime by lying about Donald Trump and simultaneously hiding Joe Biden from any accountability for his using the office of vice president as his personal business account and transportation company to jet him and family members all over the globe to collect checks from foreign government-tied businesses. We hope and pray that as the unmistakable facts continue to dribble out about the corruption, the equally corrupt media might finally grow a backbone and a brain, and that even some Democrat lawmakers will have all they can stomach of this disgusting abuse of power. If these things didn't affect you, maybe you could afford to keep quiet. But it is affecting you. Due to Bidenomics, which is high inflation and reduced wages, the average American is losing $700 per month from what they had before Joe Biden entered the White House. $700 a month in lost purchasing power. Folks, add that up. That's $8,400 per year that you've lost. I'm pretty sure that you could use $8,400 this year that the government has taken from you in their incompetent mismanagement of the economy. Next year, hey, you can do something about it. You can vote these folks out of office, and you can make noise about what they're doing to our country. Or it's your choice. You can stay silent, sleep through it, and kiss your money and your country goodbye. I prefer to stand up, speak up, and vote out every politician from either party who refuses to uphold the Constitution, serve the people fairly and evenly, and who seeks to profit from foreign, dirty money. If you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, I hope you will now. The button is just below this video, and there's a little bell next to it. If you click on those, YouTube will reluctantly start letting you know when we've got a new video uploaded.